Welcome back, everybody. James Blaine here with Karla Cardenas.
Yes.
She's running for SISD School Board.
District 2.
District 2. All right. What made you want to throw your hat in the ring for school board? We're
Man.
jumping right into it, everybody.
Yeah, no, we'll jump right into it. We're going to keep this short and sweet because I could keep,
Right.
just mentioning all kinds of things, but I just really want it to be the change that I want to see.
Right.
There's social media is going crazy right now with everybody being keyboard warriors and saying what needs to be fixed, what's this and that, and I want to be a part of the solution. Part of the solution is stepping up, running for school board, and that's what I'm doing. So,
what are some things that you've seen on, whether it's on social media or just things that you've seen from their meetings that you feel like you need to see change at?
Yeah, one thing in particular I feel like needs to change is, and I'm sure you hear it, every interview is just being more upfront, more transparent.
Transparency. I was about to say transparency.
Yes. The parents deserve to know what's happening. In our district, the school board is working for the citizens of San Angelo, right? Mm-hmm. So in my district, there's been, the last few years, some really big changes that occurred and some things that weren't portrayed in the best way that they could have been. So now the lack of trust is there, and I really want to bring that back to our district. I know that I can. I know that I can make changes, and I know I'm the person for the job.
Right.
So,
I mean, well, they're asking for the bond to pass. Obviously, that's going on this year, and everybody, when you're handing what they're asking for over nearly $400 million, you want to know where that money's going.
Yes.
Like my taxes are going to it. I don't want to just sign off on it and say, yeah, sure, I'll vote for it, and then it passes. Where's that money going?
Yes.
You want people to be transparent.
Exactly. And most people want to help. We want to see our kids succeed.
Right.
They're the future in everything that we do. So who wouldn't want to help? But I think it could have been a little bit more reasonable, and that is not me saying that we don't need the help.
Right.
Not at all. We need the help. But, the timing of everything, it's so crazy right now as far as taxes and, things like that. I think we could have been a little bit more reasonable with that a dollar amount. Nonetheless, something has to change. We need help in our schools. Our kids deserve the best. It's our responsibility to take care of them. So whatever happens in this election as far as the bond, everyone needs to respect that, and we move on, and we move on as a community together. It can't just be you wanting to help or me wanting to help.
Right.
We have to work together. And, like I said, the kids are our future, and it's up to us to build them up.
All right.
So,
and I guess let's just talk about the bond. Do you think it's going to pass? Do you want it to pass? Or
man, that is tough.
It is a substantial amount of money.
It's a substantial amount of money, yes. Do I think it's going to pass? I have absolutely no idea. If you've been on social media reading comments, I've tried my best to stay out of that, but it seems like, man, you got half the city over here on this side, half over there, and I don't like that. It's not a good look. That's not what San Angelo is about. I love San Angelo. I love Texas. I love our community. I don't like that people from the outside are coming in to try to tell us what we need when somebody like me who's been born and raised here, I know what we need. We know what we need. We know what our community is about. So, oh man, that being said, I don't know if it will pass. I'm just not sure. But what I do know is that we do need help, and some changes need to happen somewhere, no matter what.
I feel like it's bad timing with the rodeo bond and everything too, or not rodeo, the Coliseum bond. You also have the mayoral race and the city council. It's such a big flip for San Angelo that having one bond, much less two bonds, there's already so much change going to be happening.
Yep.
Maybe it was bad timing, but we haven't passed a school bond in a long time in San Angelo.
In quite a while. Last one was 2008, and You know, a couple of the schools that, and everything changes over time. I understand that. A couple of schools that have been shut down were touched in the last bond. So that's where some people have questions. Wait a minute, I'm going to put my money into the district. Is this going to happen again down the line?
Right.
Is the administration going to take care of and fulfill the needs? Are they going to take care of the money that we're going to give to them, and you know, take care of what happens with that money? So, like I said, man, it's just a lot of trust issues right now, but that can change. That can be fixed, and it just takes the right team, the right people to bring everybody back together.
I will give them credit. They did release their Texas Education Agency
They did. Yep.
grades, even though they knew that could hurt them.
Yes.
That was still.
And that's a start.
That was still. I think that was a good. I mean, obviously, a D doesn't look great, but to come out and release that right now, right before the bond, it does show, hey, we're trying to be as open with you as possible.
Yep.
So
I agree.
Maybe things are starting to change. And
yes.
Right. So just give us a 30-second elevator pitch why people should vote.
Oh man. Okay. You know, you want to see change. People in my district know who I am. Y'all have seen me be an advocate, and I want to continue to be that. District 2, we deserve more than what we've been given, and I'll make sure that you get it. So there's my little pitch.
All right. Ms. Cardenas, did you want to mention anything else?
Man, anything else? Just thank you very much for your support. I'm very humbled. It's been an awesome ride. I would do it again, and just thank you all.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Back to you guys.